What if one of the most iconic paintings in the world hides a secret so mysterious it takes us back to the dawn of myth and art? What if The Birth of Venus by Sandro Botticelli isn't just a masterpiece of beauty, but a coded message wrapped in mythology, astrology, and lost ancient knowledge? Welcome back to Old Topic. Today we're diving into one of the most mesmerizing enigmas of the Renaissance, the secret of the birth of Venus. When you look at Botticelli's The Birth of Venus, you see a stunning goddess emerging from the sea on a giant shell. She floats toward the shore, while the wind gods blow her to safety, and a handmaiden waits to clothe her. But behind this poetic scene lies something far deeper than just a mythological retelling. Let's start with the question: why did Botticelli choose this particular moment, Venus rising from the sea? The Roman myth itself says Venus was born from sea foam, after the god Uranus was overthrown and his body thrown into the ocean. A strange and violent origin for a goddess of love. But Botticelli's Venus isn't drenched in violence. She's calm, composed, almost divine in her stillness. Her expression is not just serene, it's mysterious. Some art historians believe that Botticelli wasn't simply illustrating a myth. He was hiding a secret message in plain sight. One theory suggests that the painting isn't about the birth of a goddess at all, but about the rebirth of humanity. During the Renaissance, philosophers like Marsilio Ficino promoted a belief system called Neoplatonism. They believed beauty could elevate the soul toward divine truth. Could Botticelli have painted Venus not as a Roman goddess but as a symbol of pure, ideal beauty? Look at her pose. It mirrors ancient statues of the goddess Aphrodite, but there's also a mathematical precision to her body, a harmony that echoes Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man. Some researchers think Botticelli used the golden ratio to construct her form. Coincidence or hidden code? And then, there's the background. The wind gods, Zephyrus and Aura, swirl around her with roses flying through the air. Roses with exactly 5 petals. Again, a symbol tied to the golden ratio and the orbit of Venus herself in the sky. Did Botticelli understand cosmic patterns encoded in myth and geometry? But perhaps the most unsettling part of this painting is what's missing. Venus's eyes look not at the viewer, not even at the other figures in the painting, but somewhere beyond. Some say she's looking inward, a symbol of self-awareness. Others believe she's seen something we haven't. There's also a darker theory. Some scholars suggest that Botticelli was connected to secretive spiritual groups of his time. That the birth of Venus was a visual allegory of sacred rituals, where Venus represented the soul's awakening, emerging from the chaotic waters of material life, guided by winds of divine inspiration. So what is the real story behind the birth of Venus? A simple myth brought to canvas? A Neoplatonic symbol of divine beauty? A secret code of hidden knowledge passed down through centuries? Maybe it's all of them, maybe none. But one thing is certain: Botticelli's Venus continues to enchant, to seduce, and to question, pulling us back into a world where art and myth blur, and nothing is quite what it seems. Thanks for watching Old Topic. Don't forget to look twice, because sometimes the past hides more than we think.